Hi everybody, my name is Joni Phelps and today I will be presenting about self-efficacy theory. Self-efficacy was defined by Bandura as a belief about how well one can manage a particular situation depending on their skills and resources. Self-efficacy is about how a person will work to cope with the situation he or she is in and facing. Using self-efficacy, one is able to use their skills to assess the situation, make changes, or the decisions which lead to a positive outcome. According to Bandura proposed a theory of original and mediation diversity effect of a belief of personal effectiveness, and he provides a guideline for measurement of self-efficacy beliefs from different domains of functions. Self-efficacy has changed students' motivation and learned from the past 2 decades. Beliefs of self-efficacy has changed to be more sensitive to students' performance and the content. Self-efficacy as a personal judgment of one's capability to organize and execute courses of action, to design goals and sought to assess its levels, generality and strength across activities and contents. Generality performs to the transference of self-efficacy beliefs across activities. Strengthening the effects is measured by the amount of one's certainty about performing of a given task. Self-efficacy is a construct of social cognitive theory. Bandura states that the most important personal factors in changing one's behavior, judgment of self-efficacy, are generally measured along three basic scales: strength, generality, and magnitude. Self-efficacy magnitude measures the difficulty levels: easy mode, moderate mode, and hard. An individual's skills is required to perform a certain task and how difficult it would be to complete the marathon. Self-efficacy strength refers to the amount of worry or concern an individual has about performing successfully at diverse levels of difficulty. How sure am I can complete the marathon? Generality of self-efficacy refers to the degree to which the expectation is generally across situations. How sure am I that I have learned will apply? Self-efficacy is about someone's belief that he and she will be effective or successful, which can lead to positive performance and motivation. An example of applying self-efficacy might be encouraging a person who has been newly diagnosed with diabetes that may be able to follow a dietary plan. Encouraging them to eat a variety of foods, following meal plans as designed by a dietitian or diabetes educator. Encourage them to take slow changes if possible. Give them the best possible resources to manage the situation. Teach them how to develop a plan and make adjustments when needed. Encourage them to attend support groups. Self-efficacy, or the belief about one's ability to accomplish a task, can be influenced by persistence, driven by motivation along with performance of the task. Below are 4 principal sources of self-efficacy: personal history, observation, verbal, sociologically state. We will discuss each of these sources in the following slide. Verbal persuasion might also be called pep talks. This is often used by coaches, teachers, and parents. Verbal persuasion should be positive and encouraging. It provides the person with strength about him or herself. For example, the person who has been diagnosed with diabetes could benefit from the physician stating, "Wow, your lab works look great. Keep up the great work." It provides a boost in exchange motivation. Physiological sources state that can influence the way someone manages situations. Self-efficacy can be less in those people who are experiencing fear or anxiety. Self-efficacy can be higher in those people who have less fear and anxiety or stress. Self-efficacy study was to determine the effects of nutrition and exercise weight management programs supported by social cognitive theory as self-efficacy, body mass index, and sociological functioning in adolescents ages 10 to 13. The method that was used was an intervention of improving self-efficacy from eating and exercise weight management for 59 overweight adolescent aged 10 to 12. They would participate in a 6-month weight control self program. The results: weight loss at 6 months was 0.05 kilograms of baseline body weight, and self-efficacy scores increased, and the range was from 0.58 to 0.75 among adolescents in the intervention group, while those that was in control group, self-efficacy scores decreases. They decreased by negative 0.15 to a negative 1.03. Self-esteem, one of the factors that cause the overweight and obese adolescents to eat improper intake of and not exercise properly. Self-efficacy on behavior. People who have more self-efficacy can certainly tasks will be able to perform the task much easier than those who do not have self-efficacy. Positive thinking will lead to more efforts and effectiveness in performance in the task. People will select environment that which they feel comfortable. They will avoid uncomfortable situations and avoid being overwhelmed and with anxiety. Self-efficacy beliefs will influence how much affects someone putting into certain activities. Some people can overcome barriers by adjusting and coping where others may give up depending on their self-efficacy beliefs. Self-efficacy beliefs influence motivation, persistence, and success. Self-efficacy beliefs influence decision-making and people decisions to make adjustments when successful situations occur. In summary, self-efficacy beliefs come from personal history, vicarious experience, verbal persuasion, and physiological state. It all can be acquired and also changed. Self-efficacy affects how a person will learn and manage life situation. The level of self-efficacy persuades ways of coping, competitive functioning, personal empowerment in one way to teach people how to exert control over their lives and situations. Empowering can be used to make changes in people's lives. It includes giving them the tools necessary to be successful. Real-world experiences. My examples of applied self-efficacy would be providing a nutritional education intervention program using SE theory. It would include offering a 10-week intervention program to low-income families. I would go into the migrant farms and provide a class every Sunday. The families would receive a list of healthy food choices. I would provide the families with the food guide pyramid, which is my plate. I would also use positive encouragement and reinforcements. I would tell the families that they are doing a great job and would encourage them to write down everything that they are eating throughout the week or on a daily basis, and includes 30 to 60 minutes of exercise each day. I would provide the families with a notebook of documentation and would help them with these simple recipes and food choices. Also, I would allow them to follow up with the tracking process of meals and documentation and provide positive feedback to each one of these individuals. I select 3 strategies that could be used to motivate others to lose weight as well using the self-efficacy theory. By providing healthy food samples available at class sessions, reinforcing purchasing healthy foods at home, teaching clients to throw away foods that are consistent of unhealthy and calorie density, using role models who have been successful in using the intervention while also using a support group, the vicarious experience. Then I would tell people that they are doing a great job with the verbal persistency and a pep talk. This has been my video of self-efficacy theory. Thank you for watching.